Good morning. So, how often should you water your succulents? I think it depends on the succulent. It depends on where you live, and it depends on where you have it potted in. I'll show you what I mean. This I watered last Tuesday, so what it's been Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days, and it's still pretty wet. And it's been so wet that I had to take some of these succulents out because they were rotting. Okay, a visitor here. You see this squirrel? See it right here. There she is staring at me. My goodness. I have squirrels now. Never seen squirrels around here before. I usually see possums, but not squirrels. I don't like them. They carry disease, and I have rabbits. So, I don't know. If you guys have any friendly advice on how to get rid of squirrels, and I'm not talking about killing them, let me know. This one right here, it's enjoying itself too much on my tree. Look at it. You might think it's cute, but I don't think it's cute because I have rabbits and I don't want them getting fleas. Okay, going back to the subject. How often should you water your plants? Like I said before, it depends on where you live, the weather, depends on where they're at. These ones are in a nice sort of shady place. They do get some sun, but not a whole lot of sun. And it depends on where you have it potted in. I'll tell you what I've noticed. These two containers are exactly the same. They both have the same potting mixture. I place regular potting soil and compost soil. So that's why you see little things growing out of them that shouldn't be there. Anyhow, the only difference that I see from this one to this one, touch it, it's dry. So this one's ready for watering. I do water it twice a week. I water it on Tuesday and Saturday, but if I notice that by Thursday or Friday it's dry, I'll water it again. And so this one's pretty dry already, and this one is still wet. Like I said, I took this one out, and this one, it's like when I touched it, it fell apart on me. I wish I would have filmed it. The leaves were so wet. It was just like teardrops, and you can still see them. They're still wet, so I'm not even sure I can save this little piece. But this one's just like it. And right here, I don't know if you can see, let me focus. But you see this baby right here? Look at it. It's rotting, and you can see how the leaves are like extremely wet. Look at how wet these leaves are. I don't know if you can see it, but they're so wet. You see what I mean by the water coming out? So these ones didn't do well here. I did touch my other succulents just to make sure that they weren't rotting. They're pretty set in there. When I touched this one, they just fell out. I just grabbed them and they fell off the pot. These ones are pretty set in there, and they seem to be thriving in here, so I'm just gonna leave them here. I'm just not gonna wet this anymore. I'm not gonna wet it anymore. So let's see what else I can show you as an example of containers that don't need much watering. This one over here, again, I watered it last Tuesday. It's still pretty, it's damp. It's not super wet, but it's a little bit damp. But of course, it's not getting much sun here. But yeah, so these ones for some reason are retaining water well. I don't know what it is. And then this one is right next to it, and it's not. So also the pot, this is like I don't know, I felt like it was like a terracotta, but it's like a gesso pot, and it's retaining water. And this one's a terracotta, and it's doing good. So that's why I really like the terracotta pots much better. Let me show you what else I watered the same day and it needs more water. Over here, there's another pot here with this aloe, and I watered this the same day, and it's also in a terracotta pot, and it's dry. So, like I mentioned before, there are several factors that will contribute to how often you water your pots, like what the pot is made out of, what the succulent is. Some succulents take in water well, some of them don't. Where you live, the weather where you live at. So those are things that you need to think about before you pot. Oh, and also the soil you used. And I'll give you another example. This, I have it in regular gardening soil. I watered it last Tuesday. My mom swears she hasn't watered it and it's still like moist. So that's something I definitely need to keep in mind. I usually water hose all my succulents, but now I'm gonna have to be more careful about what I water and what I don't water. Anyhow, I hope you're having a good one and have a good day.